Alright, welcome to this little boating introduction. Start with my build. It's a fairly standard Dexter build. The most important thing is this 120 cartography. It's going to give you 30% damage on boats, 12% damage resistance on boats, and increases the range of your spyglass by 30%, which is big. Then beyond that, just pretty standard 120 Shiv, 100 Tactics, 100 Focus, 80 Anatomy, 80 Healing, 80 Fishing, and I have 40 Camping for the rest. On some of the biggest ships, it is possible to go overweight without camping, so that's what I have. Could be could be anything else though if it fancies you. Um, for links, I would do damage on ships first, then ship cannon damage, then crew member damage, and then I have melee swing speed as my last type. For loadout, you can be out there for a while, so you want to take a lot. Take a bunch of potions, 400 bandages, 600 cannon shot, 100 repair kits. Take an Averite spyglass. It does not matter if it's exceptional or not. Exceptional just makes it have more uses, so you can keep the non-exceptional ones if you make them yourself. I'd bring a Verhide fishing net for the fishing spots. I really only do the fishing spots if I'm in between ships and my cooldowns are down and I just have time to kill, to be honest. But I still have one on me. Then I bring 60 boarding rope. That's what you use to board the enemy ship when you've damaged the guns enough. Or sails. Guns or sails. I always go for the guns, so I'll just say guns from now on, but it could be sails. And then 35 large ship bombs. That's what you use to actually finish the ship off after you've boarded it and killed the crew and looted everything. So, now I have everything. I'm going to go to my Dockmaster. This should be available to everyone to use. It's right below Witcher Rune 124. You can see it has access to nice big ocean. So come here. I'm going to launch my boat. I'm going to embark on the boat. Embark means to get on the boat. I'm going to ready my crew. It brings up all my crew. As for what type of crew I have 3 powder monkeys. Those are important because they have this powder keg ability, which improves the damage of any ship bombs by 25%. So I have 3 of those stacked. Then I have a marine, a gunner, and a carpenter. You could use a lot of different ones, and you'd be good. I like this one because he helps with the boarding chance. This one's just some extra cannon damage, and then this guy does some repairs on your ship from time to time. So I'll come here. I'm going to click open ship hotbars. Normally they'll show up like up here, but this is where I arrange them. Obviously you can arrange it however you'd like, whatever looks good to you. I'm going to reload my cannons. My ship has a little damage from the last time I was out, so I'm going to repair it. You can just click this button on this hotbar to bring up the repair gump. You can also double click the repair kits, whatever you want to do. In reality, you're going to create a macro and hotkey it so that you don't have to click it. But I'm going to repair my hull. And so we can start moving also. Make sure my shiv bar is open. Make sure I am in the right profile. Yes, I am. Okay. One other thing I'll note here is for my fishing codex, usually I have skewer, that's the AoE one. Pin down's the defensive one. That's good to use if you're taking all the damage and you need some damage resist. Heave would be if you want the single target one. Salvo's kind of like the pin cushion finisher for archery. I just always leave it on that. And then Rouse is the ability I use that increases your crew member damage. And I have that built into my bandage script, so I don't ever actually touch it. Alright, so let's move out. To find enemy ships, we double click this spyglass, target ourselves, a ship selected, and then we click that and we'll see all the ships that are around. In reality, you'll macro it to just to do all that in one, not click all that stuff. So I don't see any ships that I want to take down. It's the biggest one here is a large, which is actually not. It's actually the third smallest ship. So I'm gonna keep going out. Hit my macro again. Okay, so we got some long ships here. Yeah, I got 2 long ships. So let's see where they are. So if you click this, this will bring up the tracking arrow. And if you click this, it'll bring up the map. So I'm going to do this again to refresh the location. What the fuck is this? I have no idea what this is. I guess we'll find out. Well, let me kill this orc ship first. Alright, so let's get up beside it. I'm gonna get all their bars. Get up beside it. Let me drink a strength potion. Let me put pin down on because they're all on me. Alright, so I'm gonna open my volleys with my flat cannons. You can see they're shooting and it's not the ship's taking a good amount of damage. See right now, it looks like they're mostly on me. I'm still going to throw a bandage to Lucy in here. You want to keep your crew alive. That's important. So, ready for another cannon volley. I'm going to hit luck and special powder keg. Bandage Lucy in. 4 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. I can do another cannon volley. See his guns are toast. So now I can board their ship. I'll put it back on skewer. I'm gonna bandage my crew if I can. Now I keep running away from them. Get Georgian over here. So I just leave it on skewer even when it's down to 1. It's like the damage from heave isn't enough. Plus it gives you a 10% chance to miss. So I just leave it on skewer. Alright, so they're all dead. So the hull has 2,323 health left. I know from memory that my large ship bombs do 2,275 damage. So it's going to take 2 of them. So I'll light the first one while I loot. I like to use this mobiles and corpses only setting because you see which ones have been looted and which ones haven't. The ones with a star haven't been looted, so I can see that I've gotten all of everything. I'm going to come here, I'm going to loot the hull. I have a script that does this. And I'm going to drop the second ship bomb, go back to my ship. I'm going to rally my crew to heal them. I'm going to come here. I have a drop off script as well that drops it off into a pouch. So that's going to drop off all the gold, all the unidentified items, and all the reagents, all the heavy stuff. And I'm also going to repair, and I'm also going to reload my cannons. So we see we have this insatiable. I have no idea what this is. We're going to find out together. And actually, let's see how much, 24 seconds for me to get out of the fray. That's basically being in combat. And so you can repair in combat. It's like every two, when you do it once, it has a 2.5 minute cooldown. And then when you're out of combat, you can repair as much as you want. So I'm waiting to get out of combat. We're clear of the fray. We're out of combat. I'm going to repair fully. And I'm going to go top off Bernard real quick. Pause. Alright, let's see what the hell's going on here. It's a mini boss, okay. Do I shoot it? No? I just attack it? Okay. Can I solo this? This is a first for me. I've never seen this. I've never done this. I have no clue what's going on. It's probably a good thing I'm in lightning aspect for this. Let me throw some heals to my crew. Drink some potions. I guess switching to blood, yeah, I procced recently. Oh boy, you got things dropping loot. We may lose a crew member. Maybe not. We'll see. So I gotta heal myself. If we lose a crew member, it'll be worth it. No offense, crew members. We're gonna lose Georgian, yeah. Oh well. I had to bandage myself. Holy shit. Well, that was interesting. I'm gonna go reset and restart this video.